Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. The update now. Police apprehend man for failing to remit proceeds from the sale of ammunition to criminals. That is what is happening in Anambra State. Yes, they said the operatives of Delta State Command's decoy squad by ASP Julius Robinson have arrested a 37-year-old man. They said his name is Chinedu Enenemo and his 34-year-old accomplice. They said his name is Donatus Ndokan. They said they supply cartridges to suspected armed robbers, kidnappers, and cultists, according to police statement. Now the police said they recovered 250 rounds of live cartridges from the first suspect. Now the Delta State Police Command, led by CP Walabas, confirmed the report in a statement they signed by the Public Relations Officer, PPRO of Delta State, DSP Brett Edafe. I quote him now. During the course of investigations, the suspect gave useful information about his accomplice and led the operatives to the Fege area of Onitsha in Anambra State, where one Donatus Ndokan, male, 34 years of Urom community in Oka, North Local Government area of Anambra State, whom he described as his boss in the business, was also arrested. According to end of quote. According to DSP Edafe, both suspects are in custody and the investigation is ongoing. Now, this is another lies from police. Let me tell you what happened. I've told you that in the eastern Nigeria, we are on ground. We know everything. That is why majorly our news is for eastern Nigerian news, because we rarely report what happened in our country, on the other part of the country, because we don't have all that tentacles there. Okay, so we report it, barely. But in eastern Nigeria, we are fully on ground everywhere in the old eastern region, everywhere, Rivers, Delta, Imo, Abia, Enugu, Anambra, Ebonyi. You talk about Akwa Ibom, Cross River. We are there. We are just everywhere there. So what happened is this: these people are supplying arms and ammunition to criminals, and they used to give money to the police. They pay money to them. And police has been collecting money. Okay, so it happened that these people did not remit proceeds again, because the police is charging them too much. And they failed to remit, because after remitting to the police, they have little or nothing left with them. So this time they failed to remit, and that's why the police have gotten to apprehend them. That is what you see that is happening now. So don't be deceived when they say, oh, police have apprehended criminals or people who are supplying ammunition and this to criminals. It's not true. They are not fighting any crime. Far from it. What they are doing is what I have told you. If you go to this place in Onitsha, towards the head bridge, up you work aside, where you see what some criminals used to do there and what the Nigerian police will be doing. Criminals will be preferring people, harassing road users and even passengers, collecting their phones and everything. Police will be just not up to 50 meters from these guys. They will see what they're doing. You will see it live, that police is aware of what is happening here. They're looking at the boys, they are stealing, they are collecting from people. We're talking about criminals now. After that, police will go and share the loot with them. Do you think I'm joking? If you go and report to the police, they will tell you, we don't know what you're saying. We don't know what you are saying. They will remain adamant. They will not do anything. The boys will be there terrorizing people. Hoodlums now. Okay? Hoodlums. We don't know where they're coming from. They terrorize people. When you report to the police, they said they don't know what you're saying. They don't know what you're saying. Okay? So they will go at night and share whatever they made from the loot, from the thieving, from the robbery and everything. They will share it. So this is another lies. And it's in Anambra State again. I've told that this Echeng in Anambra, he is working very hard in Anambra. Echeng working to blackmail people of the Eastern region in Anambra State. In Anambra State. So we are saying it so that the world will understand this Echeng. He's the Commissioner of Police in Anambra State. We'll continue to mention his name. Look at what this is. Propaganda. I've told you now, this one is not true. I've told you how it happened. If you think they are fighting criminals, it is not true. They are not fighting criminals in Anambra State. What they are doing is what I've told you. They are sharing money with armed robbers. They will go and rob, they'll come back, they'll share money. Now what will happen if something goes out? They will say it's IPOB, it's ESN, where they have their accomplices. Police is collaborating with armed robbers. Go there, you see what I'm telling you. Go there, you see what is happening. So we are calling on Governor Soludo to understand what is happening in Anambra State. Let the federal government not use Anambra State to destabilize the Southeast. Because from what Echeng is doing, that amounts to the man is on a mission. On a mission. Okay? So, but one thing is sure. The resolve of the people for their referendum cannot be quenched, cannot be stopped, cannot be, whittle or wish away. You can't wish it away by anything. So the people are resolute for referendum. And that's why we're saying, let there be a template for that. Okay? So in Delta State, Delta State is very close to Anambra State. And the police command in Delta State, they are the ones that they confirm this. They said they confirmed this information that these people were apprehended. Okay? But we know the collaboration they are having with police in Anambra State. It's a game they are playing. Well, nobody should be deceived. So we have said people should form vigilante in the localities to find criminals, to fight criminals and hoodlums, because they exist in every community. We cannot say there's no hoodlums in Eastern Nigeria. No, there are hoodlums, there are criminals. There's no job in Nigeria. We have almost 40% unemployment rate. 40% unemployment rate in Nigeria. So with that, you know that most of the places you have some pockets of violence, like in the Southeast, you will see that there are people who have no jobs and they can find jobs in doing one negative thing or the other. So we say communities try and form vigilante group, the traditional rulers in every community and the president generals. Do that to fight criminals. If you rely on these police that saying they apprehend people, supplying arms and ammunition to criminals, you are wasting your time. Criminals will come and steal your things, and some of them will even kill you. Okay? So that is the situation of things. Now,